ODM leader and NASA flag bearer Raila Odinga delivered a scathing attack on the IEBC on the first day of the election conference, questioning the electoral body's credibility ahead of the election.
Odinga criticized the IEBC's decision to directly source ballot printing services from a Dubai firm and for not cracking the whip when their opponents, the Jubilee side, have not been playing by the rules. President Uhuru Kenyatta, on his part, termed his attacks on the IEBC dishonest, saying he was prepared to cede power if defeated in August, and challenged his main opponent, that is NASA's Raila Odinga, to do the same.
Sheila Sindeo with that story.
With the level of public awareness on the increase, so is the demand for accountability on the part of those tasked with managing elections. And this is an opportunity for the IEBC to convince the public and indeed Kenyans that they are up to task and that the election will be as meticulous as this event. But for such a particular event that was meant as a confidence booster for the electoral body, attacks from ODM leader Raila Odinga apparently further sullied the image of an institution that has for long suffered a credibility crisis.
We have seen a worrying inability by the IEBC to enforce the electoral code of conduct. We have seen the government using its record in office and public-funded projects as campaign tools for the Jubilee.
Of particular concern to the NASA flag bearer was the award of the 2.5 billion shillings ballot printing tender to Dubai-based Al Ghurair.
There appears to have been a clear determination by the IEBC to award this tender to the Dubai-based firm no matter what. In our court case, we said the IEBC had acted in bad faith in awarding the contract to Al Ghurair. The award confirms this bad faith.
IEBC has defended the award in what it says was the firm's proven ability to provide the papers in time, bearing in mind the critical timelines it had to meet ahead of the polls in August. Odinga, however, sensationally claimed to have information that the firm had been in contact with senior Jubilee officials.
As those who have been victims before, during the last general elections, when 2 million extra ballot papers were printed for the presidential elections, we are definitely very concerned. It is not too late for the IEBC to do the right thing for the sake of the country, and we demand that the IEBC does the right thing.
Ladies and gentlemen may recall,
President Uhuru Kenyatta was, however, drawing a line. He termed these attacks on the IEBC dishonest and a recipe for chaos.
in our Constitution, they alone are granted the right to tally and announce results on behalf of the people whom they have been appointed to represent. And if we politicians are not satisfied with their verdict, then the Constitution of the state of Kenya has opened a door for a petition through our courts.
The president said he was ready to accept the outcome of the election and facilitate a smooth transition if he was voted out, challenging Odinga too to commit to accepting the outcome.
If you, the people, tell me on August 8th that you want fresh leadership, I will humbly stand aside and ensure a respectful and peaceful transition of power. And I urge my successor to love and care for this great nation as I have tried to do.
The president is on an extensive tour of the North Rift and did not make it to the election conference, where leaders also signed pledges committing to peace before, during and after the election. Sheila Sindeo, NTV.